those systems to set those targets in the future.
Call David Shearer.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, I just want to start off by saying that I appreciate the Minister answering the questions that we have raised on the system, and particularly on the IT component, because, as my colleagues have said, the IT component is actually at the guts of what we're trying to talk about here. So if we don't talk about the IT component, there is no other component in large effect. So I appreciate the Minister being making an attempt to answer those questions. But I do, sir, take real exception to him accusing us of being sneaky. And I say that for two reasons. One is because I didn't get this information from anybody within inside the customs circle. I got it out there in the wider industry, the wider IT industry, where it is well known, sir. Well, I'm not going to. Come on. Where it is well known that there is serious problems with this IT system. Serious problems with this IT system. That's sir, is the first thing. The second thing is, I mean, we have just heard today, just here in this House today, that there has been a 17% increase in the budget of the system. Now, I've put in written questions to you, sir. We've asked at the Select Committee and during the expenditure debate, the expenditure session of the Select Committee, not once did we get any information that there was going to be a 17% increase in the budget of the single window system, the single trade window that you've been talking about. Absolutely nothing. So don't come the sneaky stuff with us. It is our job as the opposition to understand what is going on. And my understanding is, and then it comes out in the questions that have not been answered today in the House, are there going to be further delays from IBM into the future? What else is not going to happen as a result of the dispute that I understand is happening between IBM and customs? Is there going to be the further tranches? Are they going to be delayed? Are the expectations for this system going to be reduced as a result of the fact that IBM is not going to be able to meet that without extra costs? And what other extra costs, in addition to what has already been expended, is going to be required? Because what you told us about, Minister, is what was needed in order to get the single trade window through its stages. But that's only one part of the entire rollout of the IT system within customs. Now, I congratulate you on not closing down CUSMOD before the IT system has been established. But that's something, in a sense, that frankly, any brain-dead person would be able to work out after the eventuality of NovoPay, because they closed down Datacom, sir, and then threw it over to NovoPay, and NovoPay fell on its face. Keeping CUSMOD in place is fine, but CUSMOD was always meant to be retired some time ago. It was meant to be retired, and in fact what we've got now is a system which was started 2 years ago, is now 17% more expensive in just the area of the single trade window. And what we're looking at now, sir, is, as I understand it, a great deal more than that. A great deal more than that in order to be able to implement the system that was initially foreseen at the beginning of this project. Now, what I want to know, sir, are there any variations on the contract that was begun 2 years ago? Are there any changes in the parameters of what success might be, not just for the single trade window, but beyond that? Is there any other little bits of creep that might be coming into the project? And what additional costs are beyond the single trade window are there likely to be in order to be able to roll the system out? Sir, I'm afraid that what I'm hearing, both from obviously my colleagues, but well beyond that, is that there is a serious problem looming. It's been pushed under the carpet, swept under the carpet so that it won't emerge before an election. But we know how the public feels and how taxpayers feel about their money, their taxes being wasted on IT systems that fall over. We might want to get all the bells and whistles and everything that we need to get, and we all might want to succeed perfectly well. It's obviously in all our own interests. But this smells like there is something wrong. And the minister's answers to questions and his selective answers to questions about one component of a much bigger system, sir, does not leave me with a great deal of confidence about the future of it.
Mr Chairman.
The Honourable Phil Goff.
Mr Chairman, the House has discovered two things tonight. Firstly, it's discovered that there has been a budget blowout from 76